Welcome back to our third and final segment of racing pigeons and homing birds. And we're talking to Mr. Frank Dunn, who is the founder and president of Dunn Lofts Farms.
Dunn Law. Dunn Law.
If we say it about 10 times, I'll
Yeah,
get it
you'll get
right.
it. You'll get
I'll
it.
get it
You'll get
right.
it.
Okay. Before we go any further, tell us about these things you brought.
So, let me a couple of things. This is the clock. This this is a little computer, and this is the computer that we have. To everything is downloaded from this computer or vice versa into a master computer for everybody that's in a race or every bird that's in a race. And it kind of works when I hook it up at home. It kind of works like the scanner at HEB.
Mm-hmm.
If the bird walks across the pad, it scans. This is a registration band that I have that all birds that are registered the whole United States, and everybody has their certain
Mm-hmm.
bands and the band numbers and the lettering for that. And so it's part of AU. It's called a American Union, and we're part of that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the chip. This is the chip that's on the other leg, and when a bird walks across the pad, it tells the time on what time the bird actually comes in from a race.
Is there I guess when you put these things on the bird and you use
See,
it,
this one has to go on when it's a baby. It's the only way you can get it.
oh, you can't take it off.
Oh no, oh no, no. I put them on mine about 4 or 5 days old. This goes on that.
Oh, I thought
As
you
soon
just put
as
it on there
no, no,
when
not
they
at all.
race or something.
Oh no, that's it for life.
Why?
You can only way you don't get it off is you cut the leg off the
Oh,
bird. Yeah, so you can. It's not gonna come off. So each bird, that's that bird's number for the rest of its life.
okay.
The
Wow.
year was born, and then the registration number.
So on the last segment, we were talking about the athletes that you have and how this relates to the athletes and the birds. When you're training these birds, is the only way that you train them is to just take them out and let them fly, or you put them on a treadmill? I mean, I'm being
No,
facetious,
I know
but
comparative,
yeah.
comparative. So traditionally, with the group of, and everybody's birds are different. With my group of birds, they need 3 hours on the wing a week. So I'll figure out if I go 50 miles or I have them to take them 50 miles, I get an hour and a half on a Tuesday. Well, I still need another hour and a half on another day. Now, depending on time of year, if I let them out, they'll open fly. But in the neighborhood I'm in, even though I have a lot of land, not a lot, I got a half acre, even though that, it's a lot of predators over there. So I can't just have an open loft. So they have to be trained, and I need to be there to get them in once they come back to the house. So I'm in a neighborhood now, and it's been like that. Matter of fact, 2 weeks ago they had a mountain lion over there
What?
in the middle of the city. Cougar,
But
yes,
but
it
the
was on
bird,
the news.
but he can't fly.
But he can eat your birds.
How you gonna get your bird if he?
Oh, they smart. And believe me, raccoons, and I got raccoons, coyotes, and fox in that neighborhood. I had a raccoon break into my cage and kill some of my birds.
What?
Open the latches. Yeah. So
Wow.
everything has to be locked, considering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Um, I would like to ask: is there anything that we haven't talked about that you think that would be important to our viewers?
I want to get, actually, I want to get more young people, more kids involved. We in our club. I look at the structure of our club now that we fly in now. There's several different clubs around San Antonio, but we got Cubans that came in, first generation Cubans, not even that. And then we got the Mexican from Mexico, and then now we get a lot of Filipinos. We kind of got like an international group.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't see a lot that look like me.
Right.
And
Right.
and so back in the day when the Boy Scouts were real active, Cub Scouts, or there was little badges they could get if they were involved in that. But I mean, you mentioned something to a kid now. Uh, they don't get it. I mean, they don't know about it, so it's kind of something. But I want more youth involvement.
And that's why I asked you very early, why would an 8-year-old boy be interested in these birds? And this is something, a passion that you have obviously taken from a very early
Sure.
age to today.
Yeah.
And you don't see that often.
No, it's not for everybody. I mean, it's got to, once they see that, I mean, like 4-H. I mean, you go in and why would you want to raise a turkey that they're going to eat?
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Right.
So it's kind of like the same concept. And I want to see more involvement in people who look like us to be involved in this. Because, I mean, it used to be a hobby, now it's turned into an industry. Because I mean, the products, you got all these product places open up. I actually was going to open up one at one time down this way.
And when you say products, tell me about that.
Oh, we got vaccines, you got different product, just like medication for like your dogs or anything else. Same everything.
Can you put the birds on steroids?
We will kick you out if we can look at them. I can feel them and tell. Yeah. Now let's in the realer things. Anytime you put money and stuff, what people are gonna do?
Try to figure out how to do it better.
Always, and it ain't always legal.
Right.
So we drug test too.
Okay.
We drug, and especially in the big money races, they're gonna, and I can watch a guy for a season and tell you when something ain't right with his birds.
So, Frank, getting back to other people getting involved, how would they get involved, or how would they come in?
Contact me.
Huh?
They can contact me.
How would they contact you? Tell our
Phone
audience.
number. My phone number is 210-601-6116. Everybody in the universe has it, so it's all right. It's all right to call because I'll always make time to talk about birds.
What about email? Can they get your email?
Sure. It's Frank, FRANK, at FDUNN.com. So it's Frank at FDunn.com.
Okay. Well, man, I want to just say it's been an honor having you here. There's always a lot more questions. I would really like to see how this happens. I really wish I had a chance to come to the
The
Lofts,
whole process.
before and videotaped it
Sure.
and had it for this show. But I'm just really thrilled. I'm thrilled because to a certain degree, I know somebody that ain't nobody else is doing.
Yeah.
And you are not a boastful type of guy. I've probably known you for probably close to 20 years, and this has never come up.
No. I don't like talking about myself already. So, it's always, but I mean, this is kind of a passion with me.
Well, I think that if at some time that you can put something together so that the whole community could be able to see about the racing birds, not so much that they're racing, but to just kind of see how that goes and open that up, I think that would be very interesting.
Sure.
But we've got to close out for today. Again, thank you for being here. And this is Contemporary Black Voices telling our story our way.